every action anime with many battle scenes, there will definitely be epic weapons to defeat their opponents. For example, a golden sword and even a sword that has magic energy. But not all weapons are normal. There are even several types of weapons in the anime that are strange and absurd to be called weapons. Welcome back to aniichiwa, and today I will give you the list of the most absurd weapons in the anime. Of course, this list is aniichiwa's version, so feel free to share your own on the comment below. Well, before we begin, don't forget to subscribe this channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest video. So, let's get started. Number 11. Camera. Number 11 is a camera from the Speed Graver. Who would have thought a camera could kill people? In the world of Speed Graver, the camera is used as a deadly weapon. It's better known as a Saika camera since the owner is Tatsumi Saika. This camera can make the person who is the object of the photo explode thanks to its special feature. Just press the button and take a picture and boom, the object will explode. This series has already used the functionality of the device by innovating through different lenses and enabling all kinds of attacks. Number 10. Umbrella. Number 10 is Umbrella from Gintama. Besides protecting Kagura from the heat of the sun, this umbrella is also used as a deadly weapon. For example, it can be used to stab and can be turned into a firearm. For your information, Kagura uses an umbrella because she is one of the Yato clan, which is one of the clans who cannot stand the sunshine. Number 9. Fishing Pole. Number 9 is Fishing Pole from the Hunter x Hunter. It is almost the same as the fishing rod function in general. In the beginning, this fishing pole is used by the main character, Cornflakes. He can swing the fishing pole very accurately, even shown in the anime when Gon can catch Hisoka's speech from afar while Hisoka moves at a very high speed. Number 8. Galaxy. Number 8 is Galaxy from the Tengen Toppa Crown Legend. No half-hearted, in this battle, with an anti-spiral against Team Chikron, a Galaxy was thrown as a deadly weapon. If this happened in the real world, maybe the world and all the universe would have been destroyed. Number 7. Diary Book. Number 7 is Diary Book from the Death Note. At its core, it is just an ordinary book. Since this book comes from Shinigami, the Death Note is very deadly if it is handled by humans. The way this book works is the owner of this book just needs to write the name of the person who wants to be killed and how to die, and wait for the result to come true. There are various ways and methods of murder can be done by this book. Imagine if this book were in the real world, so the world would be in a terrible chaos. Number 6. Blood. Number 6 is Blood from the Kyokai No Kanata. In this anime, blood is used as a weapon. The only user of this blood power is Mirai Kuriyama. It is said that Kuriyama has the ability to manipulate her own blood, which she uses as a weapon and even a strong shield. Kuriyama's blood is also corrosive when sprayed on the enemy. However, this ability is also limited since it comes from Kuriyama's blood. The more she uses her blood, so the more she loses her blood. This is why Kuriyama is described as a character who has a lot of appetite because of her own strength. Number 5. The Punisher. Number 5 is the Punisher from Dragon. In this anime, the Punisher is a weapon used by elite members of the Eye of Michael. Throughout the anime series, several weapons were shown, which were often seen used by Nicholas T. Wolfwood. The Punisher itself is a cross-shaped weapon with 2 machine guns and a rocket launcher. Thanks to this cross shape that can be functioned to store at greater 2043 pistols used in combat. Number 4. Giant Scissor Blades. Number 4 is Giant Scissor Blades from the Kill la Kill. This weapon is iconic and distinctive from the anime Kill la Kill. The user of this scissor blade is Ryuko Matsui, the main character. It looks like a large half scissor which she uses to cut the fibers of life. This scissor blade will increase its power exponentially and be able to cut far beyond its normal range. Rending Scissor is a combination of these two weapons, and one of the deadliest weapons in the anime Kill la Kill. Number 3. Panties and Stocking. Number 3 is Panties and Stocking from the Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt. Panties are weapons which literally exist and be used in this anime. They are used by Panty when she prepares for her fight. She is able to turn her own panties into a gun named Pickles. Actually, this weapon is kinda spiritual because it cannot injure humans but ghosts only. During Panty transformation, Pickles can injure demons, angels, or anything related to spirit. When this weapon is combined with a stocking, it will become an upgraded version of the weapon. Number 2. Torpedo Tits. Number 2 is Torpedo Tits. Judging from the name, you have already know what this weapon looks like. Yes, even though it sounds perfect, this weapon really exists in the world of anime. It can pull out a torpedo weapon through the tits. There are many anime characters which use this weapon. One of them is from the anime Rosario to Vampire, used by succubus named Akiha Kurono, who is Kurumuru Kurono's mother. Torpedo tits were shown during her feud with Surara Shirayuki, the mother of Mizore Shirayuki. Number 1. The Spoon. Number 1 is the spoon from the anime Re:Zero. Yes, just an ordinary tablespoon. Actually, Subaru unconsciously held the spoon with the intent to kill, until he was stopped by Ram. He finally regained consciousness. The scene happened in Re:Zero light novel version, Volume 6, Chapter 1, when Subaru and Ram met Wilhelm. Well, those are the absurd weapons that exist in the anime. What do you think? Are there any weapons that are more absurd besides of this list? If there are, please write in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you like this video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys on the next video. Bye!